Ranaut unveiled the new book of famous author Chetan Bhagat. The actress had a thought to share about the book besides commenting on Hrithik Roshan controversy.
My last question to Kangana is, Kangana, you have always stood for what's right. And recently Rakesh Roshan said that even when someone is spreading lies about him,
Sir, this is not the place for that.
But I want to know, why can't Indian men stand up for themselves? He's a 43-year-old son. Why his father has to come for his rescue always? No, for how long father? They will keep hiding behind their influential big names father. He's an adult. He can pretty much handle his own controversies in show business. It's just a simple controversy. Why daddies have to always, save their sons? I don't understand this. I've read the book and I'm sure everyone's going to love it. And it's a very special book. It's a very human take on, a woman's life, a working woman's life. Today's girls who are struggling with their professional lives and personal lives. And it's a lot more endearing and a lot more meaningful because it is coming from a man. That's what makes it very special. And I've become a Chetan Bhagat fan all over again after this book. And when I read it, I was in tears. Actually, a few things pushed me to, made me very emotional because they sounded like, like a leaf out of my own book.
I think I have taken a bigger challenge than any other time, and I think you guys will decide that whether I've been able to do it or not after you read the book. So this time I'm writing in a girl's voice. I write my books in first person, so this time I'm writing as a girl, in the voice of a girl, trying to get into the mind of a girl, and that's quite difficult for a man to do it. Most girls will say that men don't understand us. Is that correct? Yes. So, and it is difficult to write a book because it is difficult to understand women, and then you have to figure out what is going on in women's heads, and you have to write a whole book on it. Now the problem is even women don't know what's going on in their heads sometimes, so it becomes very difficult to do that. But after having written so many books for 10-12 years, I finally had the confidence. I felt I can do this, and so I tried to make an effort this time to do a girl who is Indian, but who's a mix of, you can say, modern and traditional. Yesterday someone asked me, sir, is this the heroine of your book, is she Indian or is she Bharatiya? Is it one Indian girl or is it one Bharatiya girl? And I thought that's a very strange question because they kind of mean the same things. But I think what they were trying to ask is she traditional or is she modern? And from my research, and I did a lot of research for this book, from my research, what happened? अभी आई नहीं है अभी आ रहे कुर्सी हिला ला के. Okay, so my research told me that even girls who want to do modern things, they traditional values, family values, they still remain very, very important. For this book, I interviewed around 100 women. Wherever I used to go, I used to ask women, I used to sit them down, I used to say, I'm writing a book as a girl, can you please tell me what girls think? Can you please tell me what girls are all about? I would go on a flight, if I'm on an Indigo flight, I'd go behind and meet all the flight attendants. And I'd ask, okay, what do you girls think? What does your boyfriend think about your job? So they would slowly start opening up and I would know from them. I'd interview in hotels, like any working women, especially because my girl is a working woman, so I interviewed a lot of working women. So I learned a lot of things there. I also had to do some very strange things because there is a waxing scene in the book. So I thought, how do I write this scene? So I went for waxing. I got waxing done. It's very painful. Especially if you've never done it in your life, it's very, very painful. I still have marks to show. I will not show them today. But so that was quite an experience to do that. And that was just one example of things we guys don't know. We just don't know what women do. That's not, of course, the biggest thing they do.
So hopefully when you read this book, you will enjoy it a lot. Before this book came out, we gave it to around 50 people to read, most of them women, but also men. And we got very good feedback. The girls' first reaction was, I can't believe a man has written this book. And I hope that you feel the same way. And for guys, the most number one reaction was, so is that how girls think? Is that how my girlfriend thinks? And it's a book which will help you understand your girlfriend or wife better. I think, hopefully. But then you read the book and you decide.